Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today, y'all probably won't be seeing me to the end till it's ready. I'm doing my own recording today. Ty's at work. I have this roast here that I'm going to simmer it off and fry it off on the sides and add my seasoning to it. So that's dinner for today is pot roast. So I have this roast, and I was contemplating on whether I should leave it whole or whether I should cut it up. And I think it'll be easier to cut it up. It'll be, when you fix your plate, they could just pick up a piece of meat, and that's how I want to do it today. So I'm going to just cut it into little sections. I'm going to heat up my little grill. How everybody doing today? As for me, I'm good. It's early in the morning on Tuesday. Tuesdays is my off days, Tuesdays and Sundays. So I said I will come on here and do a little video. And yeah, just hang out with y'all. I still haven't learned how to go live yet, y'all. I want to know how to go live on my phone, and I can't do it. I guess I have to ask somebody. If you know how I could, let me know in the comments. Because I want to go live where I could be able to talk to y'all. But this is In the Kitchen with Toya coming at you today. Cooking this pot roast. And we're going to make a homemade brown gravy to go in over it. With some rice. And I probably do some broccoli or corn. I haven't made up my mind yet. But we're going to get this video started. So while oil is heating up, I'm going to just go ahead on and start slicing this roast. Now I done already washed it off and I already done trimmed it. I have my gloves on, so I'm ready. Ready. It feels so good this morning. So this how I'm cutting it, y'all, like in, little pieces. Get this roast going on. Something like this. So not too little and not too thick like this. You see a lot of the marbleization in it. So that's good. What y'all cooking today? I paid $13 for this roast, y'all. It was a 2.5 pounder. Over at Walmart, and yeah, I said I'm gonna snatch that and get that little roast. It was 13 bucks, so that's not bad. I like to go to the stores early in the morning because a lot of the meats be on markdown. So I go early in the morning and see what kind of deals I could get when I can go. I don't think this knife is being too friendly. Yeah, cut it up like that. Let me try another knife, y'all. I have all of my ingredients over here, and I did some prepping, so I got all my stuff chopped up over here. Let me see. Then I'm gonna season it after I cut it. Put it in that hot grease and brown the sides to lock in those juices. I'm really testing this camera out today to see how it's going to do because I dropped it. And on the last video, which was that chili video, and if y'all haven't seen it, y'all go back and watch it. Came out delicious. I dropped the camera, so I really can't afford a new camera right now. But I heard if I get an iPhone that I can record on that iPhone. So I'm going to try to get me another phone. Because I don't know if y'all could hear me on this video or not. But I'll check it out at the end. I mean, when it dropped and fell out my hand, Lord, I could have just died. I mean, because this all I have to record with is my little Canon camera. And when I'm able to afford a better camera, then I'll get one. But until then, I think I'll just upgrade my little Android into an iPhone. I'm just trimming off this little fat on the end of this roast. I'm going to take this glove off so I can get this stuff seasoned up, y'all. I have some no salt Tony Chachere's. Some no salt, so you know a roast you gotta really season it good. If I was leaving it whole, y'all, I would have you know how you put the garlic, stuff it with garlic. But I wanted to cut it up. I think it cooks faster and the flavor get in the meat better. I got some Tony Chachere's. I'm gonna open my containers. Ooh, that seasoning about to make me sneeze. I have some onion powder. Oh, God bless me. This here is a Sunday's meal, y'all. I'm gonna season it with some onion powder, some garlic powder. Try to flavor that thing on up, y'all. Onion powder, garlic powder. And I'm going to go in with some black pepper. Oh, the black pepper. I'm here by myself today, and I think I record better when I'm home by myself. With some black pepper on it roast. I wish I had some pepperoncinis to put in there, but I don't. So I'm working with what I have. So far that's onion powder, garlic powder, the no salt Tony Chachere's, and I'm going to sprinkle a little salt. Turn my fire down. I see my grease smoking, y'all. And I'm going to just rub that seasoning in here. Smell good already. I'm going to go in and drop it down, drop it low. We just searing it on both sides to get that crust on it. I'm not going to overcrowd the pan. Give me a little plate out. I'll sit this over there till I'm ready. Get my little plate out. So the seasonings I chopped up, y'all. Uh-oh. Ain't nothing burning, y'all. It's just the smoke detector is so sensitive. Probably because my grease was real hot. I'm gonna brown it up. So like I was saying, I have a whole onion. I have about 4 cloves of garlic. I have some fresh parsley. Oh my God. I promise y'all ain't nothing burning. That's just probably from the smoke from the from this. But I have some onion, garlic, some fresh parsley, some bay leaves, some celery, some red bell pepper, and some green bell pepper. So this is what we looking for, y'all. That's what we looking for. That crust. That is beautiful. That's looking pretty good, y'all. Take this and turn this around. Like that. I have my Dutch oven to put it in when you know, when I'm about to put my seasoning in, because it's going into the oven. And after I fry my last, before I fry my last batch, I'm going to go ahead on and turn my oven on and get it preheated. Because this roast going to be cooking a few hours. And we're going to do some rice and gravy, and I have some broccoli. See, I go to the store early in the morning and get the items that's reduced. Who else do that? It's just me. I love some stuff that's on sale, especially because this bag is like $4.99. And so it was only $1.35 at my local Kroger store. Yeah, that's a good deal. I live for a good deal. Not quite there yet. You hear that? That crust is on now. And it smells amazing. I wanted to ask y'all a question. When do y'all put up y'all Christmas tree? I know a lot of people here that done already put up their tree. Me personally, I think it's too early to put a tree up. So I usually put mine up like Thanksgiving night or like the week after Thanksgiving. I like to put my tree up. And I want to get me another tree this year. I think I threw the last one away. Alright, so we're going to go ahead on and pull this first batch out. I think that's good enough. And then in between frying the next batch, y'all, I like to let this heat back up good. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Alright, that's the first batch that done came out. Looking good to me. Turn this up a little. Then we're going to go ahead with the rest we have. So we probably have like 2 more fries to do before we finish. I have a very little beef broth left for my broth, but I do have a whole chicken broth. So I'm going to put that chicken broth in there and see how it do. You know, I only have 1 beef broth and I use a little out of here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead on and drop in my next batch. Definitely don't want to overcrowd it because that'll mess with the temperature of the grease. Alright. As always, I thank y'all for watching my platform. Thank y'all for following me. As you can see, if you've been watching my videos, I've been a lot more consistent. So I've been you know, posting. I think I have 5 videos up in the past 2 weeks. The girl trying to be consistent, y'all. Drinking me a little Body Armor drink. I like these little drinks right here. And I think this flavor is the Cherry Berry Ice. So I like these Body Armor drinks. 21 grams of sugar. That's kind of a lot. Cook up me some basmati rice that go on the side of it. I might add one more little piece in there. It's getting there. About another minute or two. Well, this one I could turn. Smelling good up in here, y'all. Now, on my off days, I love to cook, but if I have to work and come home and cook, it's going to be something real quick. Really quick. Now, see this? You can serve this over some rice, or you could do potatoes. I have this spaghetti squash I never even tried yet. So maybe I'll do a video on that to try out that spaghetti squash. Have y'all ever had spaghetti squash? If so, what did you top it with? I really just want to taste it with a little salt and pepper on it, just, you know, taste it. But I know you can put like Alfredo sauce. You could do really all kind of little stuff you can add on top. Let me see how it's looking. Alright. I'm going to go ahead on and flip them. Got a nice little crust on it. Today I'm making the boys some chocolate chip cookies. So I always leave out a few eggs and butter in here to in case I want to bake something, because it's always a spur of the moment when I bake. Like, I want to bake something, so I got to be in the mood to bake stuff. I'm really more of a cooker than a baker. But my kids always want baked cakes and stuff. We want to do the homemade cakes, but I don't have no stand mixer. I don't have one of those. I always wanted one of those, but I'll get one. I will get one. I'm going to go ahead and pull these out. Now I'm going to start preheating my oven, y'all. Turn the oven on. I'm going to preheat it on 425. Make sure my rack is lowered. And a roast, if you have some left the next day, you could go ahead on and make you a little roast sandwich. That is delicious. Let's take that out. This is what we have so far. And I like to wash my dishes as I go. Make sure I don't have no big messing again. For Thanksgiving this year, y'all, I was thinking about trying to, I'm going to do a regular dressing, cornbread dressing, and I also wanted to try a seafood dressing. I hear a lot of people say it's real good, so I want to try a seafood dressing with some, the lump crab meat and the shrimp. And try that out. I want to try it out. I bet that's good, too. I like to try new things, y'all. I don't like to stay stuck on the same recipes. Now when I make my gravy, I'm going to pull some of this grease off, but I'm definitely going to use some of this grease, but I'm going to pour a good bit of it off for my gravy. Maybe I could get my flour out and make it while I'm on here. Ain't nothing like a homemade gravy, y'all. Nothing like it. My cousin Dion said she wanted me to show her how to do one. So Dee, if you're watching this video, keep watching and you're going to see how to do this homemade gravy. Now some people don't use the oil and flour. My sister Tabitha, she just heat her pan and she just keep moving it slowly and backwards and forward till it turns, you know, kind of dark. I haven't never tried that method yet. But you just want to get your pan hot as you could. I might try it today to see how it do. So I won't have all that grease. I'm going to go ahead on and take these out. Looking good. So Tab, I'm trying your way of making the gravy today, so I'm going to see how it comes out. This will be my first time trying it like this. So I'm going to pour this grease into my little container. Let me get a little something. Hold up, y'all. 1 second. Because I don't pour the grease down the drain. I pour it in this little pot right here. Sit that to the side. And rinse that out. Now I'm going to swap places. I'm going to turn this off for a second. And move this to the side. And bring in this Dutch oven. I love this pot, y'all. That Dutch oven pot. A friend of mine that used to live here, she passed away. But before she returned back to New Orleans, she said, this pot, I'm not giving it to nobody but Toya. I wouldn't want nobody to have it but you. Priscilla was my friend. She passed about 3 years ago. And she know the love I had for cooking, so she said, I'm going to bless you with this pot. And I was so happy to get that pot, y'all. She got it from a thrift. She got it from a thrift store, and she gave it to me before she left. Now, y'all, I like to go to the thrift store because they have a lot of little pots and, you know, knickknacks. I see a lot of older pots, and I buy those because I like those. So I'm just washing out my cast iron so I can get it hot for the make the gravy Tabitha's way. Make it the way my big sister would. So I cleaned out my cast iron. I'm gonna sit it back right here and turn it back on so it could be getting hot. Alright. Turn it kind of low. Alright, again, it's my Dutch oven, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is put my meat in here. That's some pretty meat, ain't it, y'all? So I'm going to just go ahead on and slide that back in here with the juices. just running some more dishwater. So yeah, this is our meat. Lay it like that. And now here come our seasoning. So let me see, because I don't have much room. I'll push that right there. And what I'm going to do is just go ahead on and slide my red pepper. Everything I got on this cutting board is going in this pot. Some parsley. My celery. I'll show y'all in 1 second. Bay leaves. Just throw it on in. Turn it around and get them onions in there. And that garlic. Nobody never left me a message yet and told me what's on y'all menu for Thanksgiving. Alright, set that to the side. So this is how it's looking, y'all, in here. I'm actually go ahead and start adding my flour. I'm multitasking. All-purpose flour. I'm going to just start adding it to my cast iron. I'll show y'all in 1 second. I think that's about enough. A little more. Alright. So after I put all my little seasonings in, took one of them bay leaves out. Alright, now I'm going to go in with the little beef broth I had. Now I done ran out of beef broth, so I'm going to do chicken broth. Like Mama always say, use what you have. I don't think mixing the two ever hurt nobody. I'm going to go ahead and use this whole one, and this is a 32 ounce. Alright, throw my trash away. I didn't have no buttermilk, y'all, to do some buttermilk muffins. Just want to stir this gravy right quick. It's the first time for everything, and if I have a little more flour left, I'll put it in a mason jar and save it for when I make a gravy. But it's not quite there yet. Move that here. Now this is about to go in the oven, y'all. I just wanted to show y'all how it looked before it go in the oven. I think I might put a little more seasoning on it. Sprinkle a little more salt. A little more black pepper. I think I might need to turn it up a little. It's on low. Alright, there we go. Now we're talking. A little more onion powder. And a little more garlic powder. I just want to make sure it's seasoned good. Now I'm not going to add no more seasoning on it. My camera cut off on me, so this is about to go in the oven on 425 degrees, and I know it's going to probably stay in there for a couple of hours. I can see little parts of our flour starting to turn. I'm going to hurry up and get this in the oven. And we'll check on that in a few hours, y'all. Ooh. Alright. As you can start to see a little brownness in the flour. Have y'all ever tried this method? I've been wanting to try it because I be wanting to eliminate that oil, which I know is not healthy. So this is my very first time trying it. It don't look like it take too long. I see where it's starting to turn. Y'all probably can't see because how the camera is. I'm gonna turn it down a little because I don't want no burnt gravy. You know, when you burn the gravy, you know the meal ain't gonna come out right. It's gonna taste burnt. Alright, I see it. Grab this handle. Just keep stirring it like this till it get to your desired color that you know. Some people like lighter, some people like darker. I like mine on the darker side. So we'll see how this do, how dark it get. I'm gonna start doing this for my gumbo too. Keep out the grease and do it like this. Can y'all tell the difference in the coloring, how it's turning? Smash out some of those lumps in there. Now my smoke detector beeping from when it went off twice. I think my grandmother used to make hers like this too. Yeah, y'all see the difference in it? It's definitely not white no more. It smells good, y'all. You know, sometimes people could, before they eat, they kind of taste the food with their eyes first. I remember somebody used to smell their food first. Okay, get rid of. Uh-oh, now it's turning another color. Let me turn it down a little more. What y'all think about this color? Y'all think that's enough, or y'all think it need to go some more? Only thing I don't like is those little pockets of flour. Just mash it down. And it's almost there. I'll say about a few more minutes and our gravy gonna be done. Now the gravy, I'm not gonna put the gravy on till, you know, about after it's been cooking for 2 hours, or maybe an hour and a half, and then I'm gonna chop up some carrots. I didn't have any potatoes. I thought I did, but that's okay. I have some carrots to put in there. I'm mashing down those little balls of flour. Alright, look at that color, y'all. Y'all see it? After this video, I'm gonna make them kids some chocolate chip cookies for when they get out of school. Have them a little treat. Your girl's starting to sweat in this kitchen, y'all. I think that is a pretty brown. I'm gonna go ahead on and cut it off. I done turned it off, but I'm gonna still keep moving it around for a second. Look at that. Look at that. Very first time doing it. It ain't take too long. Man, like any leftover, put them in little mason jars. And definitely won't go to waste. Put you some taters and use some of this gravy. All you gotta do is mix some broth with it or water. And your gravy is done. Because I know all of this not gonna go in that roast. So it is off, the fire is cut off. Just moving around. Cut my oven. I'm gonna set my oven to 2 hours. All right, 2 hours. Now I'm not gonna keep y'all. I need to go check this battery on the smoke detector. I know it's not the battery. I just have to reset it after it went off on me. So yeah, this is ready. My roast is in the oven. So I'm gonna come back when I show y'all. I put the gravy on the roast, and then when it's done, when I make my plate, because it ain't much more for me to do. Now I'm gonna taste that gravy halfway, and you season it whatever you want to season it with. Now I'm gonna just taste mine and see if I need to adjust any of the seasonings in it. If so, I'm gonna add to it. Oh yeah, that goes with my gravy. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I'll be back when that roast is done. Don't y'all go nowhere, because I want y'all to see it. I want y'all to see it. All right, y'all. The roast I put the temperature on the timer on for 2 hours, and now we're down to 45 minutes. So it's been cooking a little over an hour and a half. So the roast is not done yet. Let me see. Yeah, it's not done yet. It's still tough. I did add a little more salt to it because it needed it. But now is the time for us to put our gravy on in. So remember, we made our gravy with just the flour and the hot cast iron. So now it's time to mix my gravy in. I think I'm gonna add a cup of water. About 2 cups of water. So that's 2 cups of water I'm gonna add with it, because it's definitely gonna thicken up with me adding this flour in there. I'm gonna add a little more. Now while it's in the oven, I'm gonna put it back in the oven after this and go about another hour, and I'm gonna keep checking it to make sure, you know, if I don't have to add any more liquid on it. So I'm gonna pay attention to the liquid. But it's definitely gonna thicken up. And I had a few carrots in the refrigerator I didn't want to go to waste, so I'm gonna add our carrots on in there. My sister said the gravy is supposed to taste lighter with using just the flour and not the oil. So I'm going to taste it and see if I like it. Now I'm going to taste this juice and see. To me, I could use a little bit more salt. And don't come on here saying that it's too much, because it's not too much. I'm going to rinse off my spoon and give it a stir. Now this is going back into the oven for another hour. And I'm just going to keep checking it because the meat is not tender yet. So back in the oven it goes. We just halfway through. Alright y'all, the gravy is done. I'm about to taste it and see if it's a difference with the using the grease and flour or just using the plain flour. I know this way is healthier because it eliminates all that grease. So I'm about to taste it. You see the roast? Look y'all, it's falling apart. Tender, tender, tender. I could definitely taste the difference. I like this way better. It's lighter and it's delicious. It's seasoned perfectly. It's hot. And the carrots are tender. It's good, y'all. So this is how I'll be making my gravy from now on. Thank y'all for watching my channel. I'm tired today. I have to work in the morning, so I'm going to enjoy this meal and I'll see y'all later. Thank you for watching.